Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra, Kohima. I am Kevin Naprautsu with the news. First, the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Mauritius Prime Minister Dr. Navin Chandra Ramgoolam hold wide-ranging bilateral talks in Varanasi. Union Home Minister Amit Shah highlights Fast-Track Immigration Program is a trusted traveller program which makes immigration simpler, faster and hassle-free. A meeting to streamline implementation of the Inner Line Permit system held at DC's office, Dimapur. Secretary Health and Family Welfare S. Tainu describes nurses as the backbone of the healthcare system, acknowledges their vital role. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi held bilateral talks with Mauritian Prime Minister Navin Chandra Ramgoolam in Varanasi today. PM Ramgoolam arrived in the spiritual city yesterday and was welcomed by Uttar Pradesh Governor Anandiben Patel. At a joint press briefing, Prime Minister Modi reaffirmed the deepening ties between the two countries, saying, India and Mauritius are two nations, but our dreams are one. Prime Minister Modi stated that India and Mauritius are not just partners but a family. He added that India has always supported decolonization and full recognition of Mauritius' sovereignty. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the first Jan Aushadhi Kendra outside India has now been established in Mauritius. He added that energy security is an important pillar of bilateral partnership. PM Modi also said that IIT Madras and the Indian Institute of Plantation Management have signed agreements with the University of Mauritius. The bilateral talks between the two leaders covered the full spectrum of cooperation. 4 MOUs in the field of science and technology, oceanography, administrative training and telemetry were exchanged between the two countries. 3 more documents, namely in the power sector, Indian grant assistance for small development projects and hydrography, were also exchanged. The talks reaffirmed the civilizational connect, spiritual bond and enduring people-to-people ties between India and Mauritius.
And we will continue to work together. These discussions have culminated in the signing, you've just said, of several memoranda of understanding in the fields of community development, power, energy.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah today inaugurated the Fast-Track Immigration Trusted Traveller Program in Lucknow, Thiruvananthapuram, Trichy, Calicut and Amritsar airports through video conferencing. The program aims to facilitate international mobility with faster, smoother and secure immigration clearance. It will provide more facilities for the Indian nationals and overseas citizens of India (OCI) passengers coming from other countries. The program will run on e-gates or automated border gates, which will minimize human intervention in the immigration clearance process. Speaking on the occasion, Shah highlighted that the Fast-Track Immigration Program is a trusted traveller program which makes immigration simpler, faster and hassle-free. He said that this will also promote both convenience and national security. The minister informed that in the last 11 years, there has been a huge increase in international passenger traffic. Shah said that the number of foreign passengers who used to come to India was 1 crore 53 lakhs in 2014, which has now increased to around 2 crores passengers in 2024.
हम सब वर्चुअल माध्यम से जुड़े हैं। आज मोदी जी का जो स्वप्न है, स्पीड, स्केल और स्कोप, ये तीनों को इस प्रोग्राम के अंदर समाहित कर प्रवासियों की सुविधा को बढ़ाने का हमने जो प्रयास किया है, इसका एक अगला चरण आज से शुरू हो रहा है।
A meeting concerning the implementation of the Inner Line Permit (ILP) system was held today at the Deputy Commissioner's office in Dimapur. The meeting witnessed the participation of representatives from 31 Sardar villages across Dimapur district. Sub-Divisional Officer SDO Sardar Wiridin addressed the media following the meeting. He informed that the district administration, through the Office of the Commissioner of Nagaland, will ensure that 33% of the ILP fees collected under each category will be remitted to the respective village council. This will be based on the register of ILP holders maintained by each village. The SDO further clarified that official ILP register formats were distributed to all village sardars during the meeting. He emphasized that neither village councils nor the general public are authorized to conduct ILP checks or impose fines. Villagers have been instructed to properly maintain the ILP registers, which must include detailed information such as the ILP holder's name, contact number, ILP number, category of ILP, permanent address, validity and expiry dates, as well as the name and Aadhaar number of the guarantor. The meeting marks a significant step towards streamlining the ILP implementation process and ensuring community-level accountability.
Holders name in the village. Dokiniga registered Kurobo, Aro on what basis Tahan registered to meeting Kurobo. Iduan format kan DDC. Aro we have instructed them also that the village council or any of the public cannot do the ILP checking, or they are not authorized to infine the post.
The Trained Nurses Association of India, Nagaland State Branch, held its 12th state-level conference in Kohima today under the theme Patient-Centered Care, Enhancing Quality and Safety Through Nursing Practice. Hosted at Mount Dabar Retreat House of the Diocese of Kohima, the conference brought together nurses and healthcare professionals from across the state to deliberate on the challenges and opportunities facing the profession. As Tainyu, Secretary of Health and Family Welfare, Government of Nagaland, graced the occasion as special guest. In her address, she described nurses as the backbone of the healthcare system, acknowledging their vital role as caregivers, educators and patient advocates. Delivering the presidential address, TNAI Nagaland President S. Diakala Longkumar reflected on the association's journey since its inception in 1973, noting that membership has now crossed 2,000 live members. However, she raised concern over the acute shortage of nurses across hospitals, community health centers and PHCs in the state. The theme address was delivered by Professor L. Imi Hamsoe of CIHSR Dimapur, who emphasized that nursing goes beyond medical procedures. She stressed the importance of dignity, respect and compassion in patient care. The day-long program featured business sessions, report presentations and a valedictory address by senior health officials. The event concluded with the change of guard, distribution of prizes and prayers for the new team.
A moment of reflection. At the end of the day, go back and think. What did I do for my patient? Did I ensure that the care that I delivered was safe?
Let us now take a short break.
पापा फीस ज्यादा है।
बेटा
याद है बोनस के कुछ पैसे हमने दूसरे खाते में रखे थे।
2 साल से खाते में कोई लेन देन नहीं हुआ है, शायद इनऑपरेटिव हो गया होगा।
तो अब बैंक जाके या वीडियो केवाईसी से केवाईसी अपडेट कराओ, खाता होगा एक्टिव एकदम फ्री। चलो
कहाँ?
एडमिशन कराने, खाता हुआ एक्टिव।
आरबीआई कहता है
जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today hailed the IASV Triveni All-Women Circumnavigation Expedition as a historic moment in India's history, which will be remembered by future generations with pride. Singh virtually flagged off the Samudri Pradakshina expedition, the first ever tri-services all-women crew comprising 10 women officers from the Army, Navy and Air Force, embarking on a circumnavigation mission on board the Indian Army sailing vessel IASV Triveni from the historic gateway of India in Mumbai today. Speaking on the occasion, he asserted that this mission is a testament to India's advancements in every sector, from the heights of the sky to the depths of the oceans. He stated that this is not just a mission but a symbol of the collective might of all three armed forces. Highlighting the difficulties the crew is about to encounter during the voyage, Singh expressed confidence that their strong will to achieve this goal would help them overcome every challenge. He said this crew would take the bravery and valor of Indian women beyond all borders. He noted that along with demonstrating India's maritime might, on the open seas. This expedition would also serve as a diplomatic mission, as the crew is scheduled to halt at 4 ports where they will hold interactions with the Indian diaspora and others. Union Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw today informed that the Railways is introducing a daily timetabled parcel train from Badgam in Kashmir Valley to Adarsh Nagar station in Delhi from Saturday. The train will provide flexibility to individual traders and fruit growers to book a parcel van online through the portal. This 8 parcel van train will originate from Badgam railway station at 6:50 a.m. and reach Adarsh Nagar railway station at 5 a.m. the next day. It will also provide an alternative to fruit and handicraft dealers to showcase their produce across the country. In a social media post, Vaishnaw underscored that the Kashmir Valley now has better connectivity with the Jammu-Srinagar line now operational. He also informed that the loading of 2 parcel vans carrying apples from Badgam to Delhi is beginning today.
एक कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव तरीके से जयपुर में बड़ी मेंटेनेंस फैसिलिटी डेवलप हो रही है। डेली यहाँ पर 12 से 18 गाड़ियाँ मेंटेन हो सके वैसी व्यवस्था की जा रही है। इसमें वंदे भारत भी मेंटेन होगी और कई दूसरी तरह की गाड़ियाँ मेंटेन होंगी।
Union Health Minister J.P. Nadda today reviewed the current dengue and malaria situation in the country with a view to galvanizing preventive activities being undertaken by the states. During the review meeting, Nadda took stock of the current status and key challenges in the prevention and control of dengue and malaria. He urged states, local bodies and communities to intensify preventive and control measures, particularly during this high-risk period, to safeguard public health. He also issued an advisory to all chief ministers, urging them to remain vigilant in the coming months and to intensify preventive measures as well as community awareness activities for effective control of dengue and malaria. The minister advised state health ministers to personally review the situation and prepare action plans within 20 days. Nadda said the hospitals, including those under the central government, must ensure adequate drugs, diagnostics, beds and mosquito-free premises. The Union Health Minister underlined that India has made significant progress in combating malaria. He said the country has achieved a reduction of over 78% in malaria cases and nearly 78% in malaria-related deaths between 2015 and 2024. He also informed that 160 districts have reported 0 malaria cases between 2022 to 24. Union Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari today said that the logistics cost is expected to come down to 9% by the end of this year. Addressing the 65th International Convention of the Society of Indian Automobile Manufacturers, Gadkari highlighted that logistic cost in the country has reduced from 16% to 10%. He added that it will boost the transportation sector and fulfill the Prime Minister's vision of a self-reliant India. And now let us look at the weather reports of the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 33 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius. Phek had a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
To end the news, here is a recap of the main points. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Mauritius Prime Minister Dr. Navin Chandra Ramgoolam hold wide-ranging bilateral talks in Varanasi. Union Home Minister Amit Shah highlights Fast-Track Immigration Program is a trusted traveller program which makes immigration simpler, faster and hassle-free. A meeting to streamline implementation of the Inner Line Permit System held at DC's office, Dimapur. Secretary Health and Family Welfare S. Tainu describes nurses as the backbone of the healthcare system, acknowledges their vital role. With this, we have come to the end of this evening's bulletin. Have a good night.